5 months? I need to upload something. So I recently went to India for vacation, specifically Chennai and Madurai, but we're only going to be talking about Chennai in this video, because Madurai is too good for us. I also recently got my learner's permit. So because of that, I focus a lot more on the road now, and I ended up doing the same thing in India. It is very different from America, so I thought I'd make a video on it, and also because I don't have anything else to do during the summer. So, a quick disclaimer. First off, of course the driving is going to be very different in Chennai than here because the population is massive. So don't try and at me on that, because I just added you. Get wrecked. And while I will be criticizing the driving in Chennai in this video, there are some good drivers out there. These are mostly the drivers who drive their family and friends around. I know there are probably a lot more different types of cautious drivers in Chennai, but this is just from my experience. So if you're a driver in Chennai and you didn't bring me your A game, I'm sorry. Anyways, this is going to be a fun one, so buckle up. First things first, let's talk about the roads. Because you can't really drive without having something to drive on. Duh. So in Chennai, you got two different types of roads. The main roads and the side roads. Let's start with the main roads. The main roads are how you'd expect any road to be. You got your lane markers, which no one cares about because there's no lane discipline whatsoever. Then you got traffic lights, some signs, and a thing that separates the different directions of traffic. So all in all, the main roads are just regular roads. Not too shabby. Oh wait, but I forgot about one little thing. Sometimes you'll have these little blockade thingies that'll block the road. Because, the name says it all. They're literally there for no reason whatsoever. They're supposed to slow down traffic, but they just cause more problems. It's like Mario Kart. You got your car, then your obstacles, but then you got cars coming in from the other side also. You thought Fortnite was hard? Try playing IRL Mario Kart. You sweats. Okay, I'm getting off track. Or should I say, off-road. Now let's talk about those side roads. These roads are super narrow, so you literally can't do anything on them. They're about the size of a road in a neighborhood, but there aren't any sidewalks or grass on the side. So you have people just walking on these side roads. And then the drivers have no space whatsoever. You got one car coming in one way, then you got another car coming in another way, then you got a random guy in a motorcycle coming in, you got your grandpa riding his bicycle on the side, minding his own business. Then out of nowhere, the auto just comes in and it all turns into a big hot mess. Oh, and don't even get me started on the super sketch turns. Reminds me of my first day behind the wheel, when I almost hit that red car. Good times. Other than that, side roads aren't that bad. Lots of nice wildlife to see. Dogs, cows, chickens, people. Pretty good. So, the roads, pretty chaotic. Don't try to cross them. Like seriously, don't cross them, or they'll cross you. Now on to our next section. Now it's time to talk about those things on the road. Those
automobile.
So you got three main types of
automobile
you'll see on the road. First, you got your motorcycles. Now in India, people just call them bikes. But this is a bike. Not that. So, I don't know what to tell them. But along with your regular motorcycles, you have these things called scooties. Again, they're just mopeds. I don't know why they call them scooties. I don't know what to tell them. I mean, maybe it has something to do with the fact that it says scooty on the moped. But then some don't have it, and they still call it scooty. It's like going up to a Lambo and being like, yo, nice Corolla you got there. No. Good thing about the motorcycles, though, is that you can just squeeze in wherever you want. As an irrelevant person once said, you gotta get it in where you can fit it in. So yeah, if you just want to do whatever you want on the road, motorcycles and scooties are the way to go. But let's say you're too lazy to drive yourself around. What do? You call an auto. An auto is pretty much like a taxi. But then let's switch around the yellow and black. Take out both the doors, then take out this middle part right here. Now just squeeze this whole thing, and boom, you got an auto. So yeah, pretty much taxi. Autos are pretty cool to ride in, but they're so annoying when you're not in them. They'll try to act like motorcycles because they'll just try to squeeze in when they can. Now let's say you're trying to ride in something more classier. What do? You get in a car. Okay, cars are pretty boring, not gonna lie. You see them all the time, you know how they work, so I'll make this quick. If you're in a car in Chennai, you're pretty much doomed. Sure, you got AC, music, and comfortable seats, but you pretty much have last priority on the road. Motorcycles and autos have a lot more space to do what they want. Cars, not so much. So, to all the cars in Chennai, just the cars, not the drivers. We'll get to them later. We pay our respects. I can't really criticize the
automobile
that much, because they don't have a mind of their own. But you know who I can criticize? The drivers. The drivers in Chennai are interesting. As I said before, a lot of the drivers are actually pretty good drivers. The other drivers are okay. But first, let's set some ground rules. We will not talk about the auto drivers, because the auto drivers are just too precious for us. Like, they're literally running their own business. It's like criticizing a farmer. You don't do that. Also, we will not talk about the motorcycle or scooty drivers, because they're pretty much just driving to not get hit, so we can't blame them for anything. But we will talk about the car drivers, because they're just bullies. Usually when everyone is driving with no stops, the drivers are just fine. But when the traffic settles in, oh, that's where all hell breaks loose. I can say hell, right? I won't get demonetized. I will. When the traffic becomes even a bit too much, everyone goes crazy. They don't care about lane markings, they don't care about pedestrians, they don't even care about their car. They just care about being the first person out of traffic. Oh, looks like we're slowing down. Let me just squeeze in here for a second. Whoa, 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 what do you think you're doing? I think I should squeeze in there instead. No, I should squeeze in. No, I should squeeze in.
Nope.
Look, I can say a lot about the drivers, but I'm just going to talk about 3 things I noticed. The first thing I noticed was their disrespect for the beloved stop sign. Right when I landed in Chennai, we got a taxi to take us to our hotel, right? I'm already thinking to myself, okay, these roads are about to be super bad. Then I see the precious stop sign. The sign that keeps everything in order. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then the driver just drives right past it. Aww. And at that moment, I lost all hope in humanity. So yeah, stop signs in Chennai? Irrelevant. Moving on. So you know when you reverse the car, you're supposed to be super cautious, right? So usually you gotta look at the rearview mirror, put the car in reverse, look over your shoulder, make sure the coast is clear, and then do your thing. Yeah, no. These people reverse super fast, like it's not even funny. Dang, nice ride. Thanks, just got this bad boy. How fast can it go? 0 to 200 in 5 seconds. Is that even possible? Anything is possible in India. You ever try going that fast? Yup. And I did it in reverse too. Wait, what? But seriously though, to all the drivers in Chennai, don't go that fast. Sure, when you're in drive, do what you want. Go all speed, I am speed. We don't care. That is a statement, meaning you know what you're doing. Now when that statement is reversed, it becomes speed. Am I speed? That is a question, meaning you have no idea what you're doing. Moving on. This last one isn't really annoying, but it's just funny. So every car has your gear shift, right? You got your park, your reverse, neutral, drive, low gear, blah, blah, blah. Oh wait, I forgot we're talking about Chennai, not America. Scratch that. In Chennai, the cars just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and R. Gee, I wonder how they thought about those names. The creativity is just mind-blowing. And at first, I thought I could just roast them because the drivers are just constantly moving around the gears. But then I accidentally learned that it's just because the cars aren't smart enough to help the driver out while they're driving. Instead, they gotta manually change the gears to make driving easier. So if you want to know what each gear actually does, here you go. Yeah, I'm not going to go further into that. They all just drive. Nothing special. Kind of sad though, for a country full of engineers, their cars are still manual transmission. So that's the drivers. Not too shabby in my opinion, but they got room to improve. It's mostly just everyone else on the road that causes the problems. What are those people called? Pedestrians. What? Pedestrians. What? Okay, so these guys. What can I say? They're annoying. They really just don't care about the drivers. Their mindset is just as long as they don't get hit, they'll do whatever they want. Like, you could be going 100 kilometers per hour. That's about 60 miles per hour for all you Americans out there. And then some dude will just walk into the road when you're about 5 feet away. Hey, can you stop walking in the middle of the road? It's kind of annoying. Nope. Come on, dude, I'm trying to go 0 to 200 in 5 seconds here. No. Fine then. I'll just go in reverse. Even the animals are easier to deal with. On the road, you'll usually see dogs, goats, sometimes chickens and cows. But don't mess with the cows. They're too big bod for you. All the other animals are pretty easy to deal with. The cows, they don't move. The other ones just make a loud noise and they'll go away. Oh shoot, it's time to go. So in conclusion, the driving in Chennai is super chaotic. But it works. And it's because the drivers all know each other. Not like they all know who every person is. That's weird. But the drivers all know the driving style in Chennai, so they know how to drive to it. And the pedestrians too. The drivers and pedestrians have sort of an unsaid agreement. As long as they don't hit each other, they're all good. It's truly beautiful. Oh, and one more thing. For anyone visiting Chennai, never drive yourself around. Trust me on this one. Just don't. So that's the end of the video. For those of you who stuck around, thank you. And for those of you who didn't, actually, I don't even know why I'm talking about them. They're not even here. Those sweats. I'm gonna try and make a video like this once a month, so if you guys have any ideas on what I should do next, leave it in the comments. Anyways, go down and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Oh my god, what am I doing?